Now that the automated market maker is operational on the XRP ledger, it is probably going to rank among the most significant updates the XRPL has ever seen. Even still, a lot of people are unaware of the real purpose of the addition of the automated market maker to the XRP ledger and how Ripple intends to use it in the long run to revolutionize the world financial system. In this video, I will show you why I believe Ripple was so desperate for the automated market maker and how it would modernize the antiquated financial system's rails. You're going to see just how strong this improvement is after watching this video. As I mentioned in the introduction, the automated market maker is now operational on the XRP ledger. You can observe the automated market maker pools building up in real time by visiting xpmart.com. This is just the beginning of what I think will be a very significant update to the XRP ledger that will improve it for its primary use case, that is, converting value into different forms and transferring value seamlessly and effectively across the globe. In order for the XRP ledger to fulfill its long-term objective of being the greatest location for value movement and transformation globally, this update is actually rather important. Now that automated market makers are operational on the XRP ledger, I believe this will significantly alter the protocol's long-term usefulness. I've already talked a lot about how I think this will actually drive up the price of XRP because more and more people will be putting their XRP into these pools in order to contribute liquidity to the XRP ledger. In addition, people will be able to use XRP to generate income through strategies other than just selling it on centralized exchanges, in order to completely change the utility as it exists today. DeFi on the XRP ledger and deeper liquidity building truly only got underway with this. Rather than going into too much detail about the automated market maker's operation or technical specifications, I want to talk about why the XRP ledger added it. We all know, and this is no secret, that Ripple really invented and implemented the automated market maker. It was baby Ripple's. Ripple intended to incorporate it into the XRP ledger. These days, Ripple is a massive, extremely strong company. They don't alter their primary payment stack unless there is a clear necessity for it. To put it another way, I want to utilize this video to explain why I think Ripple desires the automated market maker so much, as well as their master plan and ultimate goals for it. It is obvious that Ripple had a use case for the product. I believe it began with stablecoins now. Though, as far as we can tell, there aren't any stablecoins on the XRP ledger, Ripple is attempting to enter the stablecoin industry in a big way. A private business oversees the majority of centralized stablecoins, such as Tether and USDC, that are currently present in the Bitcoin ecosystem. I've stated repeatedly on this channel that I don't think this is Ripple's game plan. I think Ripple's plan is to really collaborate with these big organizations and governments to release their own stablecoins based on blockchain technology. This approach differs significantly from what USDC and Tether are currently doing. They are saying, hey, everyone should use our stablecoins, our Tether stablecoin and our USDC stablecoin, and everyone can just adopt our stablecoin that is under a private company. But I believe Ripple is aware that this is not a winning tactic. Using the money of a private group carries a counterparty risk that none of these large banks or nations want to assume, do they? This is because you cannot risk your cash disappearing in the event that the private organization files for bankruptcy. That carries a huge risk. Instead, Ripple intends to collaborate with the nations and these centralized entities, such as big businesses, banks, and payment processors, to create their own stablecoins that will be able to run natively on the XRP ledger. In this manner, none of these entities would require external reliance. They don't rely on any centralized counterparty. Instead, they only use decentralized blockchain technology. This is, in my opinion, Ripple's ultimate objective, and I want to demonstrate to you why the automated market maker is so important to achieving this vision. We do know that there will need to be interoperability and liquidity across all of these many pots of value if every nation and significant institution is going to have its own stablecoins or pots of value. This is precisely the purpose of the automated market maker, to assist in tying together the various centralized sources of value that the banks and governments will be creating through stablecoins or their own deposits. In order to begin constructing these platforms, Ripple has been collaborating behind the scenes with big organizations and governments. However, it's still early, so we haven't seen them added to the public ledger yet, correct? Because there are no restrictions, many of these governments continue to operate in the background. Indeed, many of these big organizations lack the clarity necessary to genuinely provide these things to the general public. But before I do that, I want to show you a video that I think will truly show you that this has advanced far more behind the scenes than most of you realize. The ultimate goal of Ripple is to figure out how to construct this whole value transfer system on the XRP ledger, how to involve major institutions and governments, and how to connect them all. In order to help you understand why the automated market maker is so important to this stablecoin strategy, so important to building liquidity between these institutions, and to get these institutions to issue their deposits directly on the ledger, I want to play you a clip by Darren Moore Jr. I think this video will really start to tie things together, and you're going to really understand the long-term goal of the automated market maker. It's Darren Moore Jr. for the next 5 minutes, as I mentioned. He is, in my opinion, among the top researchers in this field. He is the only one doing this, so please make sure to go follow him. He just does it so much better than I could ever hope to, and for that I have to give him all the credit. Pay attention to this.
A multi-sovereign CBDC remittance platform built on the XRP ledger. When the African diaspora send $90 billion annually back to the continent, they face high fees by third parties, resulting in the loss of $6 to $9 billion that their families are deprived of. In addition, African businesses often struggle to find low-interest capital. Finally, CBDCs, though offering zero fees, are limited to national borders. Our solution to this challenge is to not only reduce the remittance fees to near zero, but allow the diaspora to reinvest their saved fees into capacity-building projects, solving a major liquidity access crisis. The app interface has a sender's dashboard, a receiver's dashboard, and an investment wallet that has well-vetted projects with guaranteed returns. The Diaspora Bank offers versatility to transfer in stablecoins and fiat, and offers automated conversion to all 54 African currencies and CBDCs, using liquidity pools. The Diaspora Bank not only offers large fee savings and seamless payments, but is able to allow intra-African payments via partnerships with the Pan-African Payment System and central banks, and investment partnerships with VCs and audit firms.
So it's saying that there's 54 African currencies or CBDCs, and there's near zero remittance fees. Now, they're partnered with the African Union Pan-African Payment System and the Central Bank of Nigeria. So the Central Bank of Nigeria is partnered with this for 54 different currencies. They have to use a public version of the XRP ledger to swap those currencies.
And the Ripple ledger modularizes remittance split, conversion between CBDCs and stablecoins.
The XRP ledger will be at the center of this. The 54 different currencies will be stable coins or private ledgers, and then they connect to the public XRP ledger. That's the XRP ledger that we use.
Enhances security and eliminates the need for third-party on-off-ramp services, passing the savings on to the user. With development already underway, the Diaspora Neobank will offer brand new financial services in 4 phases: remittance, CBDC interoperability, investment, asset ownership, and even employment, all in one mobile hub. Thank you.
The UNLs were skeptical, so the validators of the XRP ledger were skeptical of an amendment that Ripple proposed. It was for an automated market maker, which is funny because it's probably for this project, because there's 54 currencies ready to come to the XRP ledger, whether that's CBDCs or stablecoins or whatever. Ripple probably knew this was coming, so they proposed the automated market maker, and now the UNLs are figuring out if they should pass it or not.
And we want those resources controlled not by IMF and World Bank, because IMF and World Bank, you have the final say. We don't have no say. We want another organization of equals, where you have as much say because you pay, as much as we do because we also pay. That's the organization we are looking for. And that is why we are saying we need a new financial architecture where governance, where power is not on the hands of a few people.
He's talking about reinventing the system, creating a new architecture for the financial system. This is underway, with or without the United States. This is what digital asset advocates have been arguing, is that you're missing the wave of innovation, yet the politicians didn't realize this. And that's why money is moving to places like China. When I talked to Bustamante, the CIA guy, what he said is the United States likes to do one thing and talk out of both sides of their mouths, basically. And look at this. This is an American company in Africa, and it's showing XRP core ledger integration, ecosystem partners onboarding. They're using the XRP ledger, and you're able to, Project One says that the stablecoin on-ramping XRP core ledger integration ecosystem partners onboarding. So what does that mean? They're minting stablecoins on the XRP ledger. Well, there's a private ledger behind it, a private database, a transaction account integration with current CBDC pilots. So they've been building all along, and now they're connecting it together with the public XRP ledger. Now we're getting clarity, and this whole system that's been built in the background is all coming together.
Since we started, 2.5 years ago on this project, We've announced 5 different countries that are working with us. We have a similar number that are not announced, and then we have 20 plus other active discussions underway.
So in my mind, what's happening is Ripple is laying out the plumbing for this new financial system.